There were only 2 sweeps this round. Welcome to round of 16, 8 teams are going out and we are seeing some tense matches. And we are starting off with a knockout match. Both China and Argentina got swept, so they looked for their first points. The Chinese team seems strong with a double FC and a double slider break score.
I think there's enough sprint to make Argentina.
Dude, look at the accuracies on the Argentinian team, though. That is tragic.
Yeah.
Zeta going in with a 100 at the end, I think. Everyone over 99 on a speed pick of all things, right? Like 800s being the most amount on their team.
Overall, Cuckoo had quite a high score average and led his team to victory. Argentina is the first country leaving the tournament. Germany versus Australia in round of 16 due to seeding. Let's go! Kriller is someone to look out for. His performance in this match was incredible.
It's actually
Kriller
still left up. Kriller still left up over on Team Germany, so there's still one full combo left at the end of everything when it's all said and done. And it's on Team Germany. It's a big part of the reason why they are able to take that pick, but those early breaks as well, really doing a number on the score. And like you said,
But the Aussies won't be defeated by a single player and denied the first match point from Germany on the Dynamite Hard Rock pick.
This could still swing. They're within striking distance, but closing out. Keeping it safe, holding it into their chest. The lead very slowly closing, and in a perfect world, if this map was to continue on to infinity, then Germany would have taken this, but map's end.
However, the Germans converted the second match point and sent Australia down to the losers bracket in quarterfinals already. Another lower bracket match incoming, Philippines and Uruguay fighting for survival. Ramo had a sick hidden hard rock score, but as team score has priority, have a triple FC by the Philippines.
And they're just looking to bring home a 3-way FC.
Dude, we are doing our best to curse these FC.
Yeah.
And it hasn't even worked. That's so good. That's so
Look
good.
at this 3.7 million points, ladies and gentlemen.
The match was similarly one-sided. Uruguay did get one last point before we have to say goodbye to them. See you next year. France versus Malaysia was streamed on the Aus-French stream, so I have a nice triple FC on Nomad 5 with some French commentary.
On a 3 FC très très solides avec à 99 d'accuracy.
Piqué là.
Ouais, là clairement c'était...
3 FC monstrueux là, c'est complètement débile là, ce qu'on voit là.
Là, c'est performance assez insane de la France, à part Yves Kill qui va quand même faire presque 600k. Ça reste quand même très très solide.
Oh, by the way, this is another losers bracket match. Malaysia can't lose this if they want to move on, so they landed a double FC on Double Time 3.
Il faut espérer que Snorlax efface trop son mental.
Le flip, non Busty. Non Snorlax, il reste presque plus rien, ça va être très très close. Oh non, c'est si dommage, ça découpe.
Ah, on aurait pu.
Ça aurait pu se finir là-dessus. Ah, c'est triste.
Still, it is France, moving on to live another weekend. Sad to see such a strong Malaysian roster going out so early. How did Norway end up in losers bracket in round of 16? The experienced players got to a convincing 3-0 lead until the Austrians found out how to win points last second.
For Austria.
Oh no! That was a complete misaim of an entire burst by Penguincy.
And it's going over. Pharmacist will drop. Big point combo, but that's still rising with Goose Fedora and Tomazoi. At the end of the map. This is spacing on the jumps. Doesn't seem to be showing any issues. I think he's going to do it. Marcus is holding a bit of a combo. His teammate's breaking though isn't helping him pull the score over. He finally does right towards the end of the map, but he's got to hold on. It's not guaranteed. I think he might get the second point for his team. As Pharmacist comes in with the full combo for Austria, securing them a second point in this match against Norway.
You probably know about OMG Forwards. Well, he is an expert caster cursor and he's Austrian. Well, he did the thing.
Be enough.
One break from Tomodoy can... Oh no! Can mean the death of Austria, and it is!
It is! That was cruel.
I had to do it to him. I'm sorry.
Man forwards, you're probably not watching this, but aren't you ashamed? Shaking my head. The Norwegian roster keep their chance to advance further in the losers bracket. Back to winners bracket. USA vs Brazil is a classic match by now, and the North American roster show once again why they are still favorites for the title.
And X-Kirito trying to do anything that they can right now. X-Kirito taking the act drops for the combo, but it is all for naught right now. The United States pushing 3.5 million right now. Going to be looking for an almost 4 million team score, if not.
I think we will hit it. I think they will hit it.
It's going to be so close to over that.
Oh,
it does go over right at the end.
Wow.
4 million.
What an impressive score.
Clean sheet for the US roster, no chance for Brazil. However, they played well, so the Brazilian players might still have a long run into the tourney. Canada versus Taiwan is basically a tiebreaker guaranteed. Maybe not this time though, as Canada went up 4-1 with a clean double hidden Hard Rock FC.
I was gonna say there's some room for a comeback here.
That's great.
But with the shield break, I don't think it's gonna be happening. Everyone's breaking. What's going on?
Taiwan has absolutely forfeited this map and will be on the match point here. Is Zudinator putting up? Is that her second FC in the match? I think she's played 2 maps and FC both.
I think so.
So yeah, you're really seeing those SS tier players.
You can count on Taiwan getting back from dire situations. Shield had a fantastic match and his team denied the first match point.
We're at the end now, probably the hardest part of the map as well, so let's see how that ends up playing out.
I really want to give a big shout out to Spines and Sheena here. I know they missed at the start, but for both of them to miss at the start and then FC the rest of the map, match point down takes a lot, dude. That is well done to the two of them. Muffin Zalis did the same thing, so all these players really, their mental is just rock solid right now.
The tiebreaker curse, however, is lifted. The Taiwanese players tried their best, but they are dropping to losers bracket where they might bulldoze through the matches. Oh boy, UK versus South Korea always delivers, and they didn't disappoint this time either. Watch the VOD if you have time. Let's start off with a 7-way FC.
Such good consistency from all players in the lobby right now, but it is going to go to South Korea, who are still holding these full combos. There's no time for the UK to catch up, and that is a impressive, very impressive score from South Korea.
This battle was represented by Bubbleman getting 6 and Flying Tuna getting 7 FCs. Imagine getting 2 double S in a single map.
Mental recovery as well. They had a lot of issues, but look at them now. All of them holding a massive combo now, 800, 700 and up. And let's not talk about Flying Tuna. Flying Tuna and Bubbleman, this is what they're here for. This is what they can do. When the maps start getting harder, this is what they do.
The match received the tiebreaker it deserved. One country has to drop, but I think this fight had 2 winners. What a clash.
They catch people out. Karcher will drop. That favors the United Kingdom. This is going to come right down to the end. Majora will drop. Very little time left, but I don't think he had a massive combo. It's not going to affect things massively. We are coming right down to the wire. The UK have a very slight lead. One break could flip this, but I don't want to say anything just yet, but it's the ending. All comes down to it. The UK, they've got a buffer. They're building it. They are building it. I think the UK have got this. They do.
Meanwhile, Indonesia versus Hong Kong was going on, so this was not streamed. Despite the seed difference, this promised to be a close match. Dragbit had an excellent showing and the team from Hong Kong overall had an exceptional performance. Thanks to their strength in early stages, they reached triple match point against Indonesia. The Indonesian team took a short timeout and regained energy to land a triple FC one step closer to tiebreaker. But the final hidden Hard Rock FC ended the match in a big upset by Hong Kong, winning 5-2 and sending Indonesia down to losers bracket already. In the last recap I told you something about Singapore rampaging through losers bracket. At least their Senya GT pick with a triple FC looked pretty convincing.
Carry my score through. Just drops again. Nerves getting to him. You can see the shake on the stream as he took it.
It's a killer. It's a killer, especially just before that solo section, the most intense part. Singapore though, holding their nerve.
The match ended in similar fashion, but the Ukraine at least got 1 point in this tournament before going out. Best of luck for next year. Japan vs Finland was an unexpected winners bracket match. The Japanese players didn't show any sign of weakness and went up 4-1, including a nice Bavarian double S. Even though the Finnish team could barely scrape together a second point, their journey in the upper bracket is over. Japan solidified their top seed status after a difficult match versus Malaysia. You had Flying Tuna versus Bubbleman, now have Maliszewski versus Reedcat. It is so fun to watch them FC map after map, just like in this tech pick.
You know, being able to consistently put up that performance in a tournament match is something that he's not quite as used to as someone like Wolf or Maliszewski here, or even Reedcat for that matter. So, you know, that's kind of the difference between this, and, you know, it's going to be close into the ending of the map here a little bit more so. Poland does have that combo lead, but...
And when Reedcat had his very first combo break after 12 out of 12 FCs, Maliszewski impressed with his 1x100 run.
That's just gonna do it.
Yep, if it wasn't over before then, it certainly was after. Poland coming through back-to-back points here. Actually, that's going to be 3 straight points in a row on the double time 2 pick from Sweden. I think really kind of took the wind out of their sails a little bit, expecting to do better than that.
Man, the lower bracket is becoming scarier with every match, and Poland looked quite confident again after the exit in quarterfinals last year. Due to reschedules, quite a few matches had overlaps as you have seen before. The last few maps of Czech Republic vs Netherlands were streamed, and the Czech players did what they needed. FC the no mods on a free mod pick.
Goes back over, even with Manila holding the full combo. It's just not meant to be. These two no mod FCs for the Czech Republic doing the work that was needed out of them, especially with that support from Nitrom on the hard rock. Very solid stuff here for the Czechs.
The Netherlands responded with match point, and after that an accuracy fiesta happened. However, Luciano did the combo gaming.
I think that's basically gonna be it. This lead for the Netherlands is just already huge, 500k and counting, and that should take us into the next match.
Yeah, they're closing out strong. It was a good last pick. And, you know, there isn't much more that you can say except congratulations to the Netherlands.
My Czech boys are out, no! The Dutch roster succeeded to make it to the next round, but it's going to be tough for them. Russia, similar to Hong Kong, are an exceptional team for early rounds. It wasn't surprising that the Voyager hard rock pick was highly contested.
Russian on huge combos for both of them, and there he goes as well.
Oh, that bar is moving. There is enough time, I think, in this map for that to flip over. It's going to be close, though, as we approach the end. That score bar, it's going. It's about 10k. It's going. Oh, it's so close to the end. It does flip over. But Russia have still got to hold this last bit. Red pixel will drop. Can they hold it to the end? Just a little bit longer to go. They've got the big combos. They got it.
Almost all the picks were quite close with 100 to 200k points difference. But it was the Russian team that stole almost all the picks and defeated Chile in a very clear 5-1 victory. Another big seed upset. Romania were looking for a bounce-back victory after the loss versus Taiwan, and well, Eternum had a very good start.
And Eternum holding those FCs.
Yeah, you did mention Nanoya. You're definitely looking to be sort of your suspicions are confirmed that he is one of their better street players. And I think Eternum might actually close this out.
Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna hold on to it all the way through the end? Will he do the thing?
The glitch.
And
he does. Wow.
Spain unfortunately had no chance whatsoever. With the second sweep of the tournament, Romania advanced in the lower bracket. Mexico versus Turkey was quite a hectic match. Pick blunders, throws, many breakpoints, but really entertaining.
Guys on this stream drops all of his accuracy, and Ryan and Wolfie are gonna take this back from Mexico.
Oh, there's still a long stream here. That's so many points here for pretty much nothing.
And Mexico are gonna take this. Wow, that was close up until the very, very end.
Yeah, it's all about Raikoho missing or not. If he doesn't miss, this should be in it for Turkey. If he does miss, I think it just takes a few seconds for Mexico to take the lead.
Yaren does drop that combo. It's gonna be close, but I think that, yeah, Turkey probably just has this.
And Rykoho is holding really strong until the last slider, and there we go.
Eventually Turkey came out on top, but thanks Mexico for your final match of this tournament, it was fun. Free Mode 1 was extremely popular with 14 picks and also reached highest participation rate together with the Norma 2 stream map. And can you please stop banning Hidden 2? Thank you. With quarterfinals, the conditional matches start and thus the horror of schedule. Australia vs Singapore, Indonesia vs Romania, and France vs Chile, these matchups all look really brutal and half of them are actually going out. Oh, how exciting! Oh, that's it for this recap, see you next week. And even though it might get heated next round, don't forget to please enjoy game.